What is up, friends? What we are doing today is we are doing a try not to cringe challenge. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. The time I went to the toilet on the train and I couldn't find the button to open the door, and I thought I got locked in. Button to open the door? What kind of train you riding, dude? We need to normalize taking a poop. There's nothing wrong with pooping. Everybody does it. Let's normalize pooping. I don't know why pooping is such a bad thing. It doesn't make sense. The fact that he was worried about people thinking he was pooping and not the fact that he was worried about being trapped in a bathroom worries me, dude.
Sometimes people are like, why'd you move back to New York? And I was like, I don't know. I just really love the ambiance.
Dude.
Like, there's such a
Okay, first of all, why are you barefoot in a train? And second of all, you see a puddle and your immediate thought is to put... Ah, dude, I can't do this today, man. Your foot without a shoe or socks on in a puddle. Yes, it's sweat. You could full on play hockey on that. That looks like ice. Get some skates and throw a hockey puck on there. What is going on? What are they running laps for 13 hours? How does it get that sweaty? She's lining up like she's about to slide. She slipped. You realize that that's not just your sweat, right? I see 1, 2, 3, 4 people in there. 4 people sweat and you're sliding on it like it's a slip and slide. That's sick. Stop laughing. That's gross. That's not a laughing matter. That's just disgusting. Okay, we got 3 wieners. Please don't clip that out. If you clip that out of context, we got 3 wieners on a grill. All right, he's picked up 2 of them. Oh, it's gonna fall. Okay, well, I guess the dog can have a little snack. Okay, he's getting the other one. I don't know. Why don't you just use your hand? That one's probably gonna fall too. Okay, well, at least he managed to get the 2 of them. 2 out of 3 is not bad. Okay, now give it to the dog or something. If he puts it back on the plate, I'm exiting out of this video. Why is he banging the metal on the concrete? Oh, he's cutting it up for the dog. That's nice of him. That's nice of him. All right, now call the dog. He's getting all like the sand and the rocks and the dirt. Okay, now I'm even worried for the dog's sake. Like, I realize he doesn't eat too well, but like, you know, it's better than the dog food he eats, right? You have another hand. How about you put the phone down and stop recording you trying to pick up a wiener and you just kind of like scoot it back? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? No way you just wasted my time. He didn't even get the wiener. Sharing a plate with my dog because I don't feel like doing dishes. I got a genius idea. You give him regular dog food, like every other dog, you know? Why are you giving your dog a 3-course meal? I don't even get a 3-course meal. Just give your dog food. What do you mean? He made ravioli for his dog? What? She's literally letting the dog eat off the fork. I can't today. What is that? It's a beach? Is that like mold or something? Oh, did you see her sinking in? Just a girl and her horse. Oh, horse has got a booger.
Pocket.
Dude, she was knuckles deep into that horse's nose. No, dude. No. I didn't grow up around horses, but I don't think that's comfortable for her or the horse. Like, even if it's got a booger, you know, can't really use his hooves to get it out, but like, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if it sneezes, the booger will come out, but don't dig your fingers up its nose. Don't do that. Oh my, you can see his snout moving. You're poking hard. It probably hurts. I don't like that video. I don't like that one.
Sometimes I buy food that I know has bugs inside it. And you may be thinking, how do you know? Well, I'm gonna prove it, honestly.
Okay.
I picked up this pepper knowing that it had bugs in it because I
Why do you pick up a pepper knowing it has bugs in it? Why do you proceed to buy it?
saw a black coloration in the middle. This is a sign that the pepper actually has droppings and such.
And you thought that was a pepper that you wanted to buy? You choose that one that you knew had bugs in it?
Inside of it. Here you can see I'm splitting it open and look at that. There are some bugs right inside.
Wait, how do the bugs get in there? There was no gap. Like, they don't just spawn in there. It's not like it's Call of Duty Zombies where they just spawn out of nowhere. Like, how do they get in there?
This pepper.
Somebody explain.
I knew it. But what kind, you might be asking? Well,
they're shiny.
wherever this pepper came from, Hy-Vee.
Stop trying to slander Hy-Vee. We got heron soup. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. I hope you put that hair in. No, dude. If I find a hair in my food, I don't eat. It's as simple as that. When there's a huge clump of hair like that, yeah, no. All right, you got some Nutella. You're wiping it on the floor for some unknown reason. You're gonna put your... You put Nutella on the ground and you blamed it that your dog pooped? What? And then you smack it around? If I was the guy, I would be a single man after this. I would be single. I am sorry, okay? She might be the love of my life, but if you're gonna sit there and pretend to put fake poop on the ground and then lick it off your fingers, it's over. It's done. I am now a single man. I wouldn't even be in that situation. I would probably have the same facial expressions, but I would be gone, dude.
So I just got some white chocolate covered
white chocolate covered strawberries. Those actually look good, though.
To try them. I'll let
Those
you
look
know
good.
how they are.
Yeah, let me know.
Yum. Yeah.
Wait, that is mold. Oh no, dude. How long were those strawberries in the fridge? Yo.
Y'all, here is a tip to make your Takis taste better. All you gotta do...
How about you just eat the Takis? Takis have enough flavor the way it is. You don't need to have them make more flavor. And what is that moldy looking thing? What is that? Is that a lime?
half a lime, squeeze it
Bro,
out
that's
onto
full
the
of mold. What are you're rooting them?
And yeah, just like that. See that glistening lime juice? Delicious.
No, I really don't. But I saw the mold on the lime that you squeezed on them. I definitely saw that. Sick. When your kids say they don't like water, add lemon juice. Okay. Yeah, cucumbers. Yum. Jelly beans. That's kind of... Okay, everything sounded good up until the olive oil. Why are you putting olive oil in water? Kids don't like that. I haven't tried it, but I can guarantee I wouldn't like it. And whipped cream? Bro, what are you doing to that water? No. You know dang well that ain't good. Spends hours creating illusion art. Yep. I care. Washing my finger. Wait a second. Oh. Yo. Her finger was the marker. I can actually see why. I had to watch that twice to understand that that was her finger and not a marker. A black glob. It looks like, oh, it's a caterpillar or something.
You're my friend now.
Burn your hand off at this point. I don't want that hand. If that was me, I don't know if he knew he was reaching for a handful of spiders. And if he does, he's even more crazier than I thought. But if he didn't, he better be screaming like a little girl. That is not normal. And why are they all sitting there like that? Is there something that like attracts spiders that they put on the wall? Because there's like 1,000 spiders just sitting there. They were just hanging out. All right, you're cleaning up. Looks to be like some ketchup with an expo mark. That's probably good. That's probably enough to clean up the little bit of ketchup that's on the counter. At that point, it's just detrimental. I don't know what you're trying to do. You know what else would probably work? You know, like a dish rag. That might work a little bit better than spraying 3 pounds of Windex and using a paper towel to clean it up. Oh my, look at the hair. Dad? Okay, that's too far. I'm sorry. Who is showering here? Chewbacca? Why is there so much? Oh, it's a leash. It's a dog. Dude, you're gonna clog the drain. You need to take that hair somewhere else. I don't know why you're... How about you take it to a groomer? You can't be doing that in like a normal drain. Then you're gonna have to call a plumber. What? And how does it get on the walls like that? That's like 3 pounds of hair. When you drink 3/4 of your protein shake thinking it's really thick, then you find this. You're telling me it took you to drink 3/4 of that shake to figure out that there was a straw cleaner inside of it? You wouldn't think that like there's no liquid coming through to check inside of it to make sure it's not clogged or something? That's not normal. I'm sorry, that's just not. I'm not gonna make any comments. You guys can just say whatever you want, but I'm just not gonna say anything. Moving on. I think my milk is old. That is not milk. That is not milk. How old does that have to be to make it look like it's whipped cream? That straight up looks thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Like, what is that? Can you imagine the smell? Dude, the smell has just gotta be atrocious. My favorite thing about bread bowls is how you can just reuse them. You can't. You can't reuse them. That's disgusting. It's gonna be soggy bread. It's just cringe.
And here's your drink, sir.
Why I could never be a waiter. Oh, okay.
What is this? I asked for 3 ice cubes, not 2. Take it away.
Dude, people like this get on my nerves. There's actually people like this. I've seen people like this. They're not very friendly.
Please, get out of my face.
Oh yeah, stick your tongue out. That'll help. Where did that come from? That was not in his mouth. That came deep from his bowels. That probably came from his stomach. How did he regurgitate an ice cube? How was it not melted? How did it come up like that? And how did it just slide out like a kid on a slip and slide? I have so many more questions, dude.
Just the way you like it, sir.
That's the correct response. Yeah. I've heard hot dogs look gross under the microscope. Can you look and confirm? I would imagine it doesn't look... I wouldn't say gross. I mean, not as appetizing as a hot dog. I'd rather look at it with my bare eyes instead of under a microscope and then eat it. It doesn't look that bad. It's still kind of cringe. It looks like there's a little worm or something inside of it that look kind of gross, but other than that, it doesn't look terrible. Are those fingers with teeth on it? Can you imagine if you had teeth on your fingers like that and that's how you had to eat? You just had to go like this. That's disturbing to look at. I don't like that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. Also like the video so it gets pushed out to more people. I love you all. Thanks so much for watching and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out and love you.